Oh, do me a favour.
I wish you'd do me one and let me get some sleep. Why don't you go to bed instead of messing about down here?
What with her, that raving lunatic upstairs?
What's that patch for? You look like Long John Silver.
That's for me, what do you think it's for?
All you want now is a parrot and
Well,
Jim Ladd.
It's coming off. Give us some of these blankets, will you? I'll be late.
She's up.
Huh? I'm off.
Is he gone? If you run, you'll catch him. Do you know, I wish you pair to tack it in. I'm losing my beauty sleep.
Hey, is it clear that side, Lowe? Will you get through there?
Why bother? Why not just knock the wall down and have done with it? It's taking all the paint off. Ken!
Well, what do you expect me to do? Bring it down the chimney?
Look, it's no use getting annoyed about it. It's too big.
Well, maybe if I move the hinges over on that door...
It wouldn't make any difference. There just isn't room for a pram.
Well, perhaps if I take the hubcaps off or something.
I don't want to be struggling with that every
All
time.
right, fair enough, fair enough.
And apart from
Yeah,
that,
right. Don't go on and on about it, Lowe. We'll give it him back. Send it back to him.
Oh, now you're just being childish.
Childish? Well, what's the alternative? Either we keep it or we send it back. It's as simple as that.
Oh, go to school. You're going to be late.
Hey.
You're so bad-tempered I can't even talk to you.
I'm sorry, love, Anna.
It's not that I'm not grateful to your dad, Ken.
I know.
I think it was very good of him to give it to us.
I know, you're probably right, love. Perhaps it is a bit too big for us. What are we going to do with it now?
We'll change it.
Think they will?
Well, I don't see why not. It's paid for. The shop will change it if we ask them.
All right. I'll ring them up from school this morning, then.
Oh, excuse me, Val. The door was open, so I thought... Is that your new pram?
Yep, how do you like it?
It's very nice, but don't you think it's a bit,
What?
Ken's dad bought it for us.
Mind you, suppose it to be handy for carrying washing in or shopping or...
That's it. Say no more.
I wasn't meaning to be personal.
You know, you ought to go into politics. Your logic is devastating. Hey, look at the time, love. I better be out.
Will you put it in the yard before you go?
Yeah, but keep an eye on it in case it rains, won't you?
What do you want, love?
I just wanted to know, could I borrow a bit of sugar because we've run out?
Yeah, sure, perhaps so.
Thank you. I didn't put my foot in it about the pram.
No, we were just talking about it when you came in. It's much too big.
It's bad, very nice, though.
I'll put it by the wall, love.
Oh, right.
And, I'll stand.
Oh, now who's being political?
Oh, why?
Come off it, you know what I'm on about. That black eye what someone's given.
I thought it was an accident.
Ah, that's what he reckons, but my man won't wear it, though. I don't blame him either.
Oh, I don't see why not. I suppose it is possible.
Oh, do you know, it's dead rotten in our house now. It's like an armed camp. You'd never believe it.
Yeah, never mind. It'll blow over. Hey, Val, who sent me a pen, love?
It was on the mantelpiece.
First of all, my mum says, Irma, tell your father his tea's out. And he sat there gawping at her. Then Tricky Dicky starts. Irma, ask your mum if she's got me any fags in. I'm not kidding, it's like Fred Carno's. If you were green, could see them both. They'd have them on telly, you know. Anyway, thanks for the sugar. I won't forget to bring it back.
Oh, don't be daft.
Cheerio.
What a family.
Yeah, you'll see how lucky you are to have a kind, sober, and considerate husband like me.
What time will my kind, sober, considerate husband be home tonight?
Oh, usually time about 5 o'clock. Why?
I've got to go for my checkup.
Oh, yeah. What time are you going to be at the doctor's?
Oh, about 6. Earlier, if possible. Can you feel it?
No. Would you like me to come with you?
No, it's all right.
All right. I'll see you tonight, then, love. Bye.
Try. I think there's going to be another footballer in this family.
Right, there's your sugar. Have you put the kettle on? Hey? Talk to yourself, Irma. Irma, just a minute. Irma! What?
Did that monkey say out to you before he went out this morning?
No, just that he thought you was a raving lunatic and... What's wrong? What are you looking for?
Aye. Them sardines is still there, so he can't have had them instead.
Sardines? Mum, do us a favour. Will you tell me what you're on about? What's sardines?
I'll tell you, I'm on about him chucking his lunch out through the window. That's what I'm on about.
You are?
Have a look for yourself. All over the backyard, bacon butties.
Oh, maybe his stomach was off or that he didn't...
Stomach was off. Get away, he'll eat out, that fella. No, I know what's happening. I'm not as daft as I look.
Oh, you thinking he's getting his bloody nose back on somewhere else, eh? Is that what you think?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Stands to sense. You sure he didn't say out to you this morning?
Not a blind word, honest.
Right. That's it, then. He's at it. He must be. There was the pullover, the getting home late, the clean shirts, the black eye.
I'd love to have been there when he got that.
And now the bacon butties. It all adds up. Your father's found himself another woman. But I'll have him. I'll cop him at it. And when I do, I'll...
What will you do?
Well, I'll think of summit.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
We're not going in there.
No, we're just off to the mark.
So you can put your hat back on again.
I suppose you've come to see how Mrs. Tanner's shaping up with Miss Nugent.
To a degree, Mrs. Colwell, to a degree, yes. I must admit that my visit is partially motivated by a desire to see if there is any clash of personalities.
You mean to see if they get on all right?
To see if Elsie Tanner gets here on time. That's what you're here at this time of the morning for, isn't it?
You have a very suspicious mind, Mrs. Sharp.
Yes, that's because there's a lot of very suspicious people about, Mr. Swindley. Come on, Minnie, before them Arabs off Cross Lane pinch all the bargains.
Morning, Mr. Swindley.
Brilliant!
Oh, hello. What are you doing here?
Mrs. Tanner.
Who did you expect? Gypsy Rose Lee. I do work here, you know.
Oh, yes, I know. It's just that I expected to find... Where is Miss Nugent?
Oh, she's not come in yet. To what do we owe the pleasure of this unexpected visit, or it's a secret?
No, not at all. But as I am now acting area manager, Mr. Papadopoulos desires that I should spend the next 2 weeks visiting the shops in my area.
What do you think of this?
Sweaters?
I think it's a dead loss, you know. They won't sell.
Well, I don't see why not. I think it's a very attractive piece of merchandise.
Good morning, Mr. Swindley. I'm sorry I'm late.
What happened? Did your car break down?
No, as a matter of fact, this friend of mine was rather late turning up. She's a qualified driver, and because I'm still a learner, the law says that I must have her in the car with me. So every morning she comes round.
Yes,
you see,
yes, quite so.
I can't imagine what happened to her. She's usually most reliable.
Miss Nugent, one moment. As a driver of some experience myself, I should be quite happy to sit in with you sometime.
Oh, that's very good of you, Mr. Swindley.
What about Mr. Hopwood?
Mr. Hopwood? Who is Mr. Hopwood?
Oh, nobody. Mr. Hopwood's only a driving instructor, that's all.
Yes, he's teaching me to drive.
I see.
Well, it's just that you being acting area manager, Mr. Swindley, I thought you might not have the time.
Oh, no, not at all. Dismiss the thought from your mind. It would be a great pleasure.
Oh, well, in that case, yes. Thank you very much. Excuse me.
Yes. Now, Mrs. Tanner, what were you saying about the sweaters?
Saying about these, they'll never sell. They're a dead loss. Of course, you're the gaffer if you think it'll...
Oh, no. Please, Mrs. Tanner. Gamma Garments has always encouraged its staff to contribute ideas and suggestions. We pride ourselves on our progressive approach.
That's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
As Mrs. Sharples would say, thou shalt not muzzle the ox when he treadeth out the corn.
Ox.
Deuteronomy 25:4.
Thank you very much.
Here, Charlie. Try them.
I reckon they'll shift it.
Well, Annie swears by them. They've always worked with me.
Do you think I should take them now, or while I'm supping this, or shall I wait till later?
I'd leave them till after you've had your dinner. Do you more good. I wondered what had happened to you this last few days. I thought there was something up.
Oh, it's terrible, Mr. Walker. Cold, bad chest, nose running like a tap. Mrs. Caldwell insisted I stayed in bed.
I bet it didn't take too much insisting either.
Oh, well, it's the worst of this job, you know, out in all weathers. Oh, I got soaked last week. It was coming out of my ears, it was.
Well, it's like what they say, Charlie. God waters his own little flowers.
They're all the same, Mrs. Ogden. All the same. Aye, you must think I'm daft.
Here we go. What are you on about now, love?
Men constantly trying to pull the wool over our eyes.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, would you, Charlie? Hey?
Well, I'm saying no, me.
Not much you can say, is there? You want bagging some of them.
Some of us already are. Tied, bagged, roped and weighed.
Said he'd done it on a crate at work.
A
crate?
Well, that they might have.
Liar. That doesn't seem very plausible to me, I must say.
Oh, I don't know. Truth is stranger than fiction, so they reckon, you know.
Oh, Mrs. Ogden, isn't it pathetic the way these men stick together like dead branches clinging to a tree?
That's because we have to, love. It's the only way we can survive.
Ah, well, back to the old treadmill.
Ah, I'll be seeing you, Charlie.
Cheerio, Mr. Moffat.
Well, I'd best get the empties down into the cellar.
And what's all this I hear about his feeding his sandwiches, his breakfast to the birds? What on earth would he be doing that for?
Why, that's another thing. I traipsed all the way down Viaduct Street for that because he likes it lean and Floris is all fat. And what thanks do I get? What does he do with it? Takes it out the paper, opens the window and slings it outside to the perishing birds.
Good heavens.
And that can only mean one thing, because he likes his belly, does Stan. He's getting fed elsewhere.
You mean?
Definitely. Got a woman tucked away somewhere. She's feeding him. That's why I can afford to throw my bacon butties out the window. Big fat slob.
Mind your back.
Are you all right, Jack?
Oh, Molly's love.
You know, you cop for a good one there. He's a grafter, is Mr. Walker.
Yes, I must say Jack has his good points.
Aye, so did Stan at one time. Love's all right, I suppose. It's getting married what spoils it.
You don't mind taking first lunch, do you, Mrs. Cairn?
Oh, not at all, love. It's all the same to me. Finish with your cup?
Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Perhaps, Miss Nugent, when we go for a run in your car, we could combine business with pleasure and visit our branch in Greengate.
Oh, yes, why not?
Tell me, how do you find Mrs. Tanner? How do you get on with her?
Oh, very well indeed, Mr. Swindley. She's an excellent worker, very experienced.
Yes. I was thinking more of your social relationship. Did you see anything of her outside business hours? Did she invite you out?
No, our only point of contact is here in the shop. We close at 6 and go our separate ways.
Oh, good. I'm very relieved to hear that. Not that I wish to be unkind to Mrs. Tanner, but she's something of a rough diamond. You and she, Miss Nugent, tread very different paths.
Yes, I see what you mean.
Oh, have you got any, Oh, hello. You're back again, are you?
Just paying a visit. The shepherd must tend his flock, as it were.
To coin a phrase.
Precisely.
Can I help you, Mr. Tackle?
Well, I don't rightly know. I'm looking for a kid's rattle, some of that kind, you know, some of the bit fancy like.
Oh,
You can wipe that grin off your face because it's not for me, Elsie.
Oh, I should hope not.
Kiddy's rattle, I think we can provide that, can't we, Miss Nugent?
It's for the baby. Our Valerie's expecting. You probably know that.
Yes, I did know.
Yeah.
Well, we have some rather nice ones here.
Well, as I said, a bit fancy, a bit showy-like, you know. I'll leave it to you.
Here, Mr. Tutler. What about this, then?
Oh, yes, that one has a teething ring on it as well.
That's washable and unbreakable. Very good value for money, Mr. Tadlock.
Well, let's have a look. Right. That's all right, this is.
I bet you do look funny with that in your hand.
Can you see me with this behind goal at county, eh? Come on, get it in, lad. Get it.
14th time.
I don't want to know.
Listen, these crates is coming on a belt, see? On rollers. And I'm taking them off. When somebody gives me a shout, so I turn me, and then it happens. This crate comes right off the rollers. Hits me on the kite. Listen, I might have lost my flipping eye.
Oh, hello, stand the piece, have you?
Oh.
All right, so man, optimist.
You can tell your dad if he wants any dinner, he can go round to Jackson's for it.
My mum said if you want any dinner, you can go round to Jackson's for it.
You what?
I've got other things to do.
She's got other things to do.
This has gone far enough.
He said this has gone far enough.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I'm telling him if he doesn't keep his big gob shut, he won't get no tea, neither.
You're that
Fair
good,
enough. Is that what you want? That's what you can have.
He said if that's what you want, that's what you can have.
Having a belly full of this, I'm off.
Hey, where's he gone?
Where's he gone?
Come on, don't be so daft. Where's he
Oh,
gone?
how long are you going to keep this up for? He's gone out.
Till I find out the truth.
And how are you going to do that?
I'm going to follow him. Yeah. When he leaves here tomorrow morning, I'll be right behind him.
Oh, don't be so daft.
I will.
Look, you're going to finish up getting pinched, a pair of you. What are you going to do? Throw milk bottles at one another in Maudsley Street?
I'll show him. And when I do catch up with this fancy woman of his, I'll wring her flipping neck.
made me stay in Kip all week. On account of me being poorly, like, you know.
You know what's up with you, don't you, Charlie? It's all that dirty, wet beer you've been swilling at the Rovers. That's what it is.
You're dead right there, Elsie. You put your finger right on it. I think I'll pack it in.
You what, Charlie?
Quit boozing. I'll do a five-mile run every morning and take up yoga. How's that?
All you need now is a shilling for the gas. Ta-ra, Charlie. Keep breathing.
Ta-ra, Elsie.
Oh,
hello.
Hello.
Moffat.
Hello. How'd you go on?
All right, I think.
Another satisfied customer, Mrs. Tanner?
You are? Oh, Charlie. No, he just comes in for a chat, that's all. Miss Nugent, I've had an idea. How do you fancy a night out?
A night out?
Yeah. There's a good French film showing in town. Mr. Swindley?
Yes.
That's an idea. Why don't the three of us go?
Hmm?
Mr. Swindley, how would you like a night out? There's a very good French film showing in town. I saw the trailer
Really?
last week. It was absolutely marvellous. There's a boy, you see, and he has a mistress, and she's lying in bed, and the sheet's up to here on her, and he comes into this room.
Finished?
Hey, go easy on him, love.
I don't understand what you mean.
I've just seen you.
What?
Never mind, forget it. Hello, usual Charlie.
Oh, aye, thanks. Oh, you best give my mate one and all. It looks as though he needs it.
Ah, Mile.
Still suffering, are you, Stan?
Suffering. She stopped feeding me.
Get away.
Straight up.
Ah, well, no, didn't it, today?
Oh, hey, that's dangerous, is that? Hey, you want to put the block on that right away?
Ah, you never know. She might come marching in with it like last time.
She thinks I'm at it. Me. Can you imagine it?
No, I can't.
Women is funny things.
Well, why don't you use a loaf? Take her home a sweetener, like.
Ah, take her a bottle.
Are you kidding? She'd hit me with it.
I'll think of something else, like grapes or flowers or something.
I'll only get to work. Not the mood she's in.
Ah, well, it's like I always say, there's only one mate who'll never let you down. Old John Barleycorn. He doesn't talk, he doesn't nag, and he doesn't answer back. Well, not so as you'd notice. Cheers.
And even that you've got to pay for. That'll be 3 and 10 pence halfpenny.
Hello. What the devil are you doing up there? Come on, get down up there for Pete's sake. Come on. You amaze me, you know that?
No,
I mean,
just
one knock, a bang, or anything.
What do you want me to do? Sit here all day? Lie in
Take
bed?
it easy. That's what you're supposed to do. Not go climbing about on chairs. Now, come here.
And they say women now.
Ah, yes, that's our defense mechanism, you see. We have to say that because we pretend we're the dominant sex, and this pretense feeds our arrogance, but deep down, we acknowledge the truth.
Which is?
That man is the clown of the circus and woman the ringmaster.
Ah, who's been letting you in on our little secret?
Oh, it's no secret, love, no secret at all. That's why we go out and declare wars and scream our silly heads off at football matches and beat up our wives and spill beer down our shirt fronts.
To assert your masculinity?
Exactly, yes. And now, you great big inferior wench, what have you got for me teeth?
Chip and chops, oh mighty one. Chips and chops.
Marvellous, marvellous. The working man's caviar. Who wants to be a millionaire?
I do.
Yeah, so do I, so there. What time you got to be at the doctor's?
About 6. Hey, I've invited Uncle Albert round for tea. You don't mind, do you?
No, of course not. Hey, by the way, I rang up that shop this morning.
Oh, the pram shop?
Yeah. Where's yours?
Oh, I've had mine. Is that enough for you?
Yes, plenty, plenty.
Well, are they going to change it?
Yep, they're sending a van round to pick up this one, and we've arranged for you to go round and select another.
Oh, great.
I'm not too early, am I?
No, you're just in time.
Come on, Uncle Albert, sit down and enjoy a feast fit for a king.
Chop and chips.
Yeah? How's that suit you?
There you go, but I'll make it right picking myself.
Yeah, marvellous, isn't it? Are you off now, love?
Yeah. Well, if I go now, I might get out early.
Were you off to doctor's?
Yeah, I was only for a checkup.
Oh, don't forget your iron pills.
No, and don't you forget to clear up those bones after you either.
Bones, there'll be no left here by the time I finish with this lot.
Right, well, I'll see you later then.
Yeah, cheerio, love.
Sure.
Tell you what, Ken, she's looking all right, isn't she?
Yeah.
What do you fancy? A lass or a lad?
Either, I'm not bothered. You gonna eat the bones and all?
No, I'll just suck them. You get juice out of them that way. You know, I reckon that the lad's best sit long now.
Oh? How do you reckon that?
Well, if you have a lad and he does out wrong when he gets a bit older, you can chuck him out, can't you? But if you have a lass, you can't, can you? I mean, you're dead stuck with her. It's common sense, you know.
Right, well, that's it then.
Done it, have you?
As best I can now.
Used to have nice hair at one time. Nice as you was. Had it done every week before I married him.
You want to start going again, then?
Can't afford it. Best I get these days is home perm.
Just press us that nail file there, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ta. Right, supposing my dad has got another woman, what you going to do about it?
Well, what do you think? I'm going to thump him.
I don't mean that. I mean, after all that, what you going to do?
Well, how do you mean?
Are you leaving him or what?
Leaving him? What put that into your head?
Oh, well, I'm sure if you don't know, I can't tell you. After the way you've been going on
now, look,
about
where would I go? What would I do? Besides, he's my husband. And he's your father and all, don't forget.
Aye, but if he's been messing about with another woman...
Then I'll give him a dog's life. Next few weeks, I'll make his life a misery. I'll paste him round this room, big as he is. Well, I wouldn't leave him, though.
Oh, I give up. It's worse than crisscross quiz, this, you barmy.
One of these days, our Irma, when you're married yourself...
Not me, I'm not interested.
One of these days, when you're married yourself, you'll find out that men are exactly like kids, especially when they get to Stan's age. Bit of skirt gives them a nod, and a nod's as good as a wink, and then before they know where they are, they're making fools of themselves.
Not all of them.
All of them. Not one of them's any different.
Oh, well, if that's the case, I'm stopping single, then.
Right, going upstairs to get my coat.
Oh, no. Do us a favour, will you? Get going before Casanova comes in. I'm going hoarse with talking for the pair of you.
Oh, now, look, if he does come in while I'm upstairs, you can tell him that nout's changed. Tell him that if he goes...
I'm not telling him nothing. He's bigger than what I am. He might land me one.
Where is she?
What have you got there?
How's your mum?
Flowers.
Hilda, love, are you there?
She's upstairs.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, are they for me, mum?
Has she still got him on her?
If I'd never seen it with my own eyes, I'd never have believed it.
Hello, love.
Hey, ma'am, just have a look what he's brought you.
I'm going to the pictures, Irma.
What about me tea?
I'm going to Roxy to see the 10 Commandments. There's black puddings on the stove and tea in the pot.
Hilda, love, I brought you some flowers.
I should be home about 9.
Forget-me-nots. Plastic ones cost me $1.
Unless, of course, I bump into anybody I know in the 2 and 9s.
Hilda!
Well, how'd you like your black puddings?
She's puddled.
What do you want with them?
She's proper puddled. Hey, you a kid. Do you think I'll get me £5 back?
Who do you think's going to win cup, Ken?
Oh, looks pretty even to me. I haven't a clue.
You know, I've always thought that I'd like to go up there someday.
What, Wembley?
Aye. Always been a dream of my life to see County win cup. Can you just imagine it? 2 minutes before the end, no score. There's the crowd shouting and urging them on, and suddenly our great big chap comes dashing down the middle.
And bang.
And it's hit net, and we've won.
Yeah, well, I can't see your team doing it this year, but if you want to go to Wembley, all you got to do is fork out 20 quid for a ticket, and that's it.
Oh, well, mine is. It's all right watching it on telly, but it's not the real thing.
Not like running around the streets of London, half canned, trying to find somewhere to eat. No, thank you.
No, and then just before kick-off, when there's that fella with the white coat and the cap, you know, and he gets up there and gets everybody singing Abide With Me. It must be lovely.
Yeah, not for me, though, no. I'll settle for a seat by the fire, plate of sandwiches on the arm, and a bottle of Jack Walker's beer at my feet.
Ah, well, I reckon it's not a wishful thinking on my part. I'll never get there. What time do you expect Valerie will get back?
Oh, heaven knows. You know what these doctors are like.
Well, I was thinking I'd stop until she...
No point in waiting. I mean, she might be ages yet, you know. It's only a routine checkup.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll be off then.
Rovers?
Aye. Shall I be seeing you down there later? Right.
Ah.
Oh, hello, love.
Hello.
Everything all right?
Yes, fine, thanks.
Many in?
No, it was practically empty.
Oh, come, that's somewhat of a change, isn't it?
Hmm.
Well, I'll be seeing you later then.
Yeah, probably.
Ta-da, then.
Try.
Cheerio. Well, did he examine you?
Yes.
Any problems?
No.
You sure?
Hmm.
What is it? Look, what you need, love, is a cup of strong sweet tea.
Ken, what do you want? A boy or a girl?
Told you, love, I'm not bothered. Either way, it doesn't matter.
How would you like both? A boy and a girl?
Oh, yeah, that'll be okay. You don't mean... Twins?
Yes.
Twins?
Twins.
Honestly? Oh, love, twins! Oh.